There's a lot of different ways that people come in contact with your business nowadays. I mean, you left today, when you left your hotel room, with 3 things. Your keys, your wallet or purse, and what? Your phone. And you ever left your phone back at the room? You can't be without that thing for 30 seconds. Some of you are checking your email right now and tweeting and taking pictures, whatever. But there's so many different ways that people find you. So if you want to compete with the big box stores, if you want to really compete with them, you've got to realize that the buying behaviors have changed. So it's time to adapt. It's time to do things just a little bit different than what you might have done before. And that's what this is all about. So let's look at some of the challenges. We don't want to focus on this, but I know you have competition from big box retailers. When I got hired to come and speak for AHA, I went into Costco, I went into Sam's, I went into Walmart, and I looked at all their brochures and their flyers, and I looked at their experiences of how they were doing it. Then I went to some of your websites, and I looked at your websites. Some of your websites didn't even load. They didn't load on mobile devices. They didn't load on iPads. There was a lot of problems. So you have to remember, there's plenty of business, especially for the age group that you're going after. You might say, well, people in their 60s and 70s, they're not using the internet. Well, I hope you don't have that belief, because they do. They just use it a little bit differently. Buyer behaviors have changed. People are more informed. They have more choices, right? People believe if they come to you, I guarantee you, if I had you raise your hands, you would tell me that you have prospects that come to you that already think that they know everything that they need to know, right? They think they know because they Googled something or they went to a website. So they come thinking that they're more prepared than they are. There's way less brand loyalty. Now with the older generations, there's a little bit more brand loyalty, but it's really not the same as it used to be. There's always going to be someone cheaper. You can't compete on price. You have to compete on value. Now, I'm not telling you anything you don't know. So you have to ask yourself, okay, Ford, I have to compete on value to compete with the big box stores. How can I add more value? You see, you have to be asking the right questions. Here's something really important. If you ask the wrong question, then the answer doesn't matter. So if you're asking the wrong question, you're going to get answers that aren't going to help you. Now, there's 5 different generations in the marketplace right now. We have millennials, Gen Y, Gen X, boomers, traditionalists, the people that we deal with here. And now there's a new generation called the connected generation. And now there's don't worry about which generation. It's people to people. People say it all the time, well, Ford, is your message relevant to business and business to personal? It's people to people. See, marketing and sales, again, is just giving people enough information that they can make good decisions.